Hello, gamers. Hello, noobs. Yes, this is me back again. I know you loved Pingu hosting last videos because so did I. Thanks, Pingu. Alright, let's talk about this game. It's a regular, and with me is one of my favorite players. Man who has solved them once with his special secret recipe. He recently unlocked a lot of his potential, so watch out for him. And since then, he has been improving immensely. Very strong Percival, an extremely underdrafted player of team number 5, my good friend Bezzo.
Well, thanks for the compliments. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure.
Have you
This
got the
is
password?
a this is a regular game, by the way,
Yeah.
and we have players that could be might as well playing special. Salty Potato playing a Sour Potato, Llama Percy Z123, Slog. Well, Llama Percy, sure, regular game probably is where he should be playing. Mystic Squire probably as well. Eevee, Slog, Salty, and Z123, they both could be playing specials.
Yeah, wow, so that sounds like a pretty good lobby. Okay, what's happened?
So far, 1 to 3 is looking a little strange to me, but then we see 1.4 off picking this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, this would be interesting to see who gets picked on 1.5.
What do you think about this 1.4?
Yeah, it seems alright.
I'm thinking about 1.2. I could
Oh,
even see left hand side and Z123 with
maybe.
Llama of picking just Coast Spy because fuck it. They will not think I'm off picking
Who do you
my
think's the
Coast
best
Spy.
picker? I would probably consider picking Squire, but yeah. There's no one who's like a very clear pick, I don't think. If Squire's Res, then Potato's Spy. Pick Sluggable.
And he picks Sluggable, so he was probably thinking what team does he want to see? And he
Yeah.
picks into Slog. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, any pick's probably sort of viable here. I'm still trying to read the M1s because I got the password late.
I think like he's spying Mystic Squire with this
If
pick.
if M2 fails, then EV's gonna look pretty bad.
I could see him picking 3.1 anti-slog and Z123.
Yeah, yeah. It's M1 plus one. Kind of expected.
No chat.
Nah, that's what we like to see.
Makes me think that spies are not bad seeds. Because they would be
This
trying
this
to
is
do
interesting.
anything. So Salty's picking into 1.3.
Yeah, it looks like it's not left hand side Z.
Kinda like that 2.2.
Yeah. She's saying it could be like right hand side potato maybe. And M1 doubled, possibly.
Mm. Could also be just anti-sour potato and Mystic Square.
Yeah.
This looks exactly like pretty much 1-to-1 as the duo game that happened 2 games ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, MTs were pretty much the same. One add, then one, two accuses that were and actually, do you know that it was 2.5 and 2.2 and 2.4 were exactly the same?
Do you think Z's gonna pick the meta pick of Slug and Llama?
um, hmm. I think that 2.3 is enough of an accuse for me to just repick 2.4 here.
Z has a few options here. Yeah, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Shark will love this because this is exactly 1-to-1 2 games ago. And
Oh,
he
he
picks
does pick
this.
this. Yeah. It fails.
if 2.4 was
Well,
clean, then yeah.
yeah, I would probably want to see anti M1 now if I was Z. They could pick anti Z Squire, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty not clean.
And we are in M3. I hope the Z123 is a spy, so
Yeah,
then
if
fuck
I were
it.
Eevee, I'd probably pick anti Z Squire. That's kind of the only team you've got left, unless unless M1s are just
Mm,
very wrong or something. And Sloggerville's left. Yeah, I don't know what Eevee's thinking about. Maybe about picking something about M1s.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're kind of like overriding yourself. Like if she picks like Square or something, that's kind of overriding a 1.5 pick.
I would I would be leaning into picking anti-slog and Z.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. But I don't know if they get
2.2
apt if it's clean. They might just reject it because Eevee looks pretty spyish to table.
2.2, 2.4 is something that I would be thinking immensely as Eevee.
Yeah, yeah,
I would be definitely picking Salty after 2.4.
yeah. You probably should.
And then if you're picking Mystic Squire, then left hand side has bad M1s. So yeah, I
Yeah,
would I
I
would
don't
pick
know.
it with bad M1s.
I just feel like it might get rejected. But yeah, you might be right that that's like the most likely clean to to Eevee.
The first message is test.
That's funny.
A lot of tests.
Yeah, I mean if Z's a spy and Squire's res, then you're probably not finding clean in M3.
Mm.
Yeah, this is what I expected to get picked. It's kind of the most logical.
So Salty voted instantly. Then it was Eevee who was thinking about what to vote, so he doesn't see Merlin on this, unless
Yeah.
he's doing this on purpose. So Slog is the only one thinking. So Salty instantly rejected.
Yeah, Eevee should just claim bad M1s. I would just say in chat M1s are bad.
I fully agree.
Yeah, I mean it's just confirmed to him.
He's Merlin on bottom.
What should Slog pick then? Maybe Zigzag? Oh, Zigzag is anti 1.4 though. Hmm.
I mean, I would pick Zigzag. Or
Yeah.
maybe Top.
Yeah, top's possible.
I would completely fuck him once as of right now, I
I
think.
would I would probably pick Z just to see if there's any teams with him. Are there any teams with good M1s? No, there's not really. Right side, Slog, bad M1s, Zigzag, bad M1s. I feel like Zigzag is pretty viable still, but we'll see.
Anti-Eevee and Mystic.
Yeah, it's possible. I would probably see Mystic as a bit more res
I'd pick Top here.
because of M2s.
I would pick Top and fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, top makes some sense. I would probably pick Zigzag, but I
Not a
don't know.
lot of chat.
Yeah,
The only chat we have this game
that's
is
what I
so,
like in
so
games.
stupid. Makes me think that Salty's raised this chat. Not because she said Taz, but because people started kinda repeating her.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. I think they should probably just pick all the teams without EV and see if any of them pass.
Pick Top. Or Zigzag anti-Eevee per
Yeah,
Llama.
yeah.
Come on.
They're definitely thinking a lot about the M3s.
That's correct.
Yeah, 3.1 getting rejected is also interesting because it is like a pretty viable team on M1s.
I think that Slog perhaps doesn't like Eevee because he thinks that 2.5 was his team with Eevee for now.
Yeah. What is Slug saying? What does he mean?
What am I even looking at? I hope he won't be deducted this game.
Yeah,
Because it sounds like a good start.
I picked on my fantasy and you got me negative points.
Yeah, the only one. Use brain. Loma Percy. Wait, logic better, use brain Gilbert.
I mean, this chat is just interesting because none of it's actually useful.
Yeah. It's just strange game. People are talking, but they are not really saying anything.
Yeah, totally. Well, if it goes to crit, then we'll probably see a lot more chat then. Evie's talking to Slog. So if Evie's talking to Slog, then he's kind of spying Z, right?
I think
Well,
it's
it
resting
depends how much
slug.
you read into talking
Left
to
hand
people.
side and Mystic
This
Square.
gets, well,
Meh.
if Evie's res, then this could be a team.
Huge big reject. Okay, I'm sheep to lava. I am sheep to peak top. Oh,
I,
Salty's thinking actually. So she
I don't think
instantly
it,
rejected 3.1, but she's thinking now.
yeah.
Hmm. Missy just voted. It's Evie and Salty. So Evie was also thinking a little bit after picking. But
Yeah,
Salty
I
instantly
mean,
voted.
because Evie's talking to Slog, it sounds like he's kind of rezzing Squire but spying Z because 3.1 didn't get apt.
I'm starting to get vibes.
Interesting.
It could be left hand side in Z. And 2.2 is just unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just assuming it's not that for now. I mean, maybe we'll see in crit if it is.
And Mystic, so Salty was thinking about reject. You know what's interesting is that those people who voted quickly, they approved, and those who took
Yeah,
time, both rejected. Um, I
I'm.
wouldn't pick Square. I would pick. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
even
don't think.
sure about
I think
top
it's
now. I think that Slog picking Eevee instead of top or Zigzag makes it. It's probably Eevee more rest than Slog.
I think Evie's team is probably zigzag now, unless it is left on side Z. But I don't think you can really pick that in three.
Right now, I'm picking right hand side and Salty.
Yeah. That's viable as well. If Evie's spy.
I think it should be picked because Eevee's talking to Slog, Slog picks Eevee,
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
Eevee does a pretty. I think it wasn't the best 3.1.
Llama does sound kind of res, to be honest.
Zigzag now.
The other zigzag.
Also not a fan. Okay. Can freeze this gamer, thumbs down.
See how many M3s are gonna get rejected. Yeah, I don't think it's this.
I am sheep biased in a llama Percy.
Yeah, I think he's pretty res as well. I don't think he'd talk like this if it was clean.
Lol, this is an unpick. I really don't like how he sounds. Eevee's
What did Z chat? Oh yeah, I missed that. M2 doubled. I brought my spy partners on it.
he says that if it's left hand side and Mystic Square, then he has no point in adding his ghost boy.
I mean, don't think it really matters much either way. That was a pick reject, okay.
Salty's just rejecting everything. Oh, so she does that as spirals, from
Yeah, the
my
teams are yeah,
experience.
like anti M1, zigzag, or maybe left hand side Z, but
Salty
you're
assassin.
gonna have to wait till crit to see if that's the team. This gets picked. I don't think this is a good pick.
I kinda dislike Salty.
Surely this is not getting out.
She's rejecting. What does she even want to see now? Right hand side and herself? I
Yeah.
wouldn't pick that. You know why? Because
Yeah, yeah.
3.3 is pick rejecting, and if he picks that, she gets hammer. So that's just giving too much power to Salty, and I don't think she deserves it.
I'd be kind of surprised if this gets approved, because Evie was kind of rezzing Slog.
Yeah, it could be actually a Percival pick or something.
Yeah, it's probably a PR pick.
He sees his Merlin having one rest and Slog and Eevee, so he just chooses one of them.
Yeah.
And I prefer Slog over Eevee. But I mean, 3.2 is kind of bad. I could see this be clean even. And Llama Percy's Merlin.
What if Llama's Merlin and it's clean and it got solo apps?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Llama
Yeah,
can't be Raz with this. Not a fan.
I think Llama's PR, honestly. I feel like this game isn't going very well for Rez now.
Llama's a spy from Z1 to 3. Now makes
Yeah.
me think, is it anti-salty in Z1 to 3?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking was Evie's team. Based on like
Run bottom.
mix and chat.
Bottom? Oh, no. Okay, Z1 to 3.
Oh no, I feel like this
Because
is gonna be a Rez
bottom
duel.
is like so bad. And
Oh, it's
oh,
clean. Wow.
told you Salty
Okay,
was a spy,
well,
by
I
the
didn't
way,
think that was.
rejecting all of the picks.
So M1+1 was clean, but it wasn't left hand side.
Of course, Team 1 member goes pick clean after people on Merlin. Also, yeah, Salty, I think, outed Spy.
Well, it's either Slog or Eevee, right? Probably.
Why didn't C1 to 3?
Maybe, but he might pick M1+1 if he's Merlin.
It's just not Mystic, I think.
Yeah.
And picking M1+1 is just impossible here.
But how did Mystic find clean? He seems like Percival kind of.
He didn't find clean. It was Z1
Yeah,
to
I
3
guess I
asking
guess
for
he asked
bottom.
for it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
pick bottom, run bottom then, and then rest Salty and fail. Um,
Hmm. Yeah, Mystic to Z is possible.
I'm thinking that Eevee's PR.
But if it's Mystic to Z, then you probably shouldn't pick that M2. Because Eevee would be a VT picking the other VT. Llama sheep, both of us.
True that. But then he did 3.4, which was bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And I am very happy about having a correct read on Salty.
Yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, I still think that 1.5 is spying Mystic for no reason. That's why Mystic accuses.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand.
Why is
But
it
if you are
1.5
gonna
Mystic?
accuse, I don't think you should have picked that accuse, really. You should probably pick Z and Slog. If you're Percy to Z, at least. Yeah, if Z's Merlin, you might just be like, fuck it, we need to pick clean or we're gonna get a missions loss.
Well, it's not Slog. I'm 100% sure it's not Slog. And it's not
Okay,
Mystic, so it's 50-50 in Eevee and
yeah.
Z. Okay,
I
let's
guess it's just
solve.
whether Z would pick that M2 as Merlin. I mean,
I think so.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because then he asks for bottom. And why does he ask for bottom instead of a team with Llama Percy? Because he picks 3.4 and gets marked? Question mark. And why
Yeah.
doesn't he like salty potatoes? So he gets what information from... If he's Percival to Eevee, he knows that Slug is Russ. And he picks
Yeah.
this... What?
If you were Merlin on 1.5, who do you think is the best pick?
Mystic Squire,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Because it just doesn't get accused.
Yeah. Would Eevee pick that as Merlin? I don't know.
Hmm.
If Z's Merlin, then Slog rejected 3.1. Do you think he'd reject that as a VT?
2.1?
3.1.
3.1 slog rejecting 3.1 as a VT. Yeah, I think it's possible.
If he's Percy, then that should be like a viable team, right?
I just need to check Eevee's chat. I think he didn't like Eevee, but then he started liking him because Eevee talked to him.
Yeah. They're leaning Z. I'll look at Z's chat as well.
Yeah, I would actually choose Z here. Because of chat. Social reading 101. That Z1 to 3 doesn't have to be Eevee, it could be slog to Z. Maybe
I
not.
just I don't know if Slog to Z would reject 3.1.
Uh,
I would be thinking that's like pretty viable.
yeah,
If I was
you're
Percy.
actually correct. Slog to Z doesn't make much sense.
I mean, it's not impossible, but I think it's a bit less likely.
Hmm.
I don't think it's not Eevee to Z, right? Yeah, because 1.5. I think Z's Percy's only Mystic, probably.
I'm just looking at it and doesn't look the best.
Yeah, I mean it could be Mystic to Z.
I don't like that one.
You don't? Then maybe Z's not Merlin.
He doesn't have to be Merlin. Oh
What,
my
what
god.
how did Mystic vote?
I mean,
Apt anti
3.2
Z.
even.
Oh yeah, he apt 3.2. Yeah, maybe it is just Eevee.
Uh, it doesn't make much sense from chat. What if it's... Could it be slog?
I
App
mean, I thought at the start it could be Slug, but you and the spies thought it wasn't. I don't really know.
because what slog says is like, bro, what am I even looking at? And I can see him be Merlin. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna GM slog because I don't think that Eevee sounded so non-Merlin on chat. Like, whatever he did this game,
What did Eevee
it's
say?
okay, but
Yeah.
Eevee sounds so non-Merlin.
He did kind of res Slug though. That's kind of big.
Well, he did.
Hmm. Well, hopefully they're
Zero
gonna
to
shoot.
3 to slog.
Hopefully they're gonna shoot Z, and he's not Merlin.
Want Z to slog evolve. He rejects 3.3, would make sense in that line, but he rejects 3.4. Why? Because this would be the last. No, it wouldn't be the last team. And picking then 2.5 as Percival to Slog and Z and Llama Percy doesn't make much sense. Oh
Do you
wow,
think
man.
do you think it could be Z to Eevee?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I was thinking about that combo, but I killed it for some reason. Z to
Yeah, it's a
Eevee.
pretty interesting assassination. They've got a well. They've got a well to shoot.
3.3.
So we might be here for a while.
Probably 30 minutes.
They see Z with most Percys. I don't really see him with many Percys at all.
I don't see any Percival for him.
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just, yeah, it's a bit unlikely, I think.
Where the fuck is Merlin? I can buy ZVT actually. He just says run bottom because he doesn't like 3.4 and it has
Yeah.
the same read as me that Salty looks very spyish for rejecting every single viable team and picking like zigzag instead of top. What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to figure out why 1.5 got picked, because 1.5 is pretty interesting. If you think Eevee's PR, then yeah, you should definitely look at the
He's Percival.
like why 1.5 gets picked.
And this is like a 33% shot because it's never Mystic Squire.
Yeah.
Eevee to Slog. I was thinking about it. Doesn't make much
Yeah,
fucking
it's
sense.
possible.
What the hell is going on? Mystic, are you upping fucking 3.2 because you're Percival to Slog?
Hmm.
And you fucking hate 1.5. Mystic to Slog. Holy shit, it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it seems possible.
Mystic to Slog. But why is he rejecting 3.4 then? He's like upping on only Slog.
Uh,
Because of
yeah,
accused?
that's true. I mean,
No.
everyone hated 3.4.
Uh, 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 Wait a second. Mystic is never Percival to Slog. How is he rejecting 3.4? Like, look at 2.3.
Uh, I
Look at
think
2.3.
I think 3.4 is just kind of a bad pick because I think if it's clean, then it's
But
not
to
really gonna count.
Percival's POV after he sees 2.3, he's always approving.
Hmm.
Look at 2.3.
Yeah. To be honest, I kind of missed 2.3. That's kind of a yeah. That's a bit of a spice pick. I didn't really notice it that much.
What the fuck? Okay, whoever is Percival, he did a
I mean, to
very
be
good
honest,
job on Persing.
if Llama's Merlin on 3.4, he's probably just fucking dying. So maybe you just reject because you're like this guy's a dead Merlin if that's team.
Yeah, if I would be spiced with Salty, I would pick right hand side Salty.
Yeah, yeah, I would have picked that as well. I don't think it's impossible that Squire's Percy to slog.
No, I don't like, no. I would never shoot that. Never, never, ever.
Well, it seems like we can't really find any good combos.
Yeah, there's just Percival did a very, very good job on Persing.
Yeah,
Like, holy fuck.
yeah, they didn't make it easy for the spies.
What if it's slog to Eevee?
Uh,
The problem with that, question mark. There's no problem with that actually.
would 3.2 get picked?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't think Eevee should go on early
It's
M3s,
not
but
that bad, to be honest. As he picks 3.2 because he talked to him, by the way. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. Slog to
I
Eevee,
mean, if
fuck
I'm
it.
Percival to Eevee, I would never pick 3.2.
Me neither.
Maybe
But
that's just me.
maybe he has a read. Okay. We GM Eevee now. It's slog to Eevee. This is the only one that makes sense now.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. Mm.
Slog to Eevee. And who are you shooting actually? I think
I'm
Eevee
hoping they're
probably
gonna
did.
choose Z.
But like Eevee sounds
Rather
so
than
non
seven.
Merlin. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Z to slog. I'm sure I checked that combo, but fuck it, let's go again.
Z to slog.
No. No, no, no.
Slog might have the
What
most
the
Percy's.
fuck? This is a crazy, crazy game and a very hard assassination. So,
Well, we have like another 20 minutes to figure it out.
Jesus. So the only combo that makes sense of logic right now is slog to Eevee. I didn't
Yeah.
find anything else, but then on social reads, Eevee sounds so non-Merlin, and slog sounds kinda Merlin. And oh, I just reminded myself of something. Last game Slog played, he was Percival to Eevee, and he
Yeah,
was
I do
sounding
I do
very Merlin.
I do quite like Slug to Eevee. That does kind of make sense with everything.
Slog is Percival to Eevee yet again.
Like Eevee's just PR right for talking to Slug. I don't think Eevee's VT.
Does he want to free Merlin? No, probably not.
If Eevee's VT, he should be thinking like Slug's probably a spy.
Yeah, I would be thinking that way as well.
Yeah.
Alright, Eevee, you are dying.
Yeah,
I
I
can
might just
see Sloggy to Z1 to 3, Slog to Z, picking 3.2. Why the fuck is he picking Eevee?
Yeah.
Question
Yeah.
mark. It could be. It should be top. We were talking about top, and he didn't pick it. So
Yeah. Don't understand 2.5. Yeah, I really don't think it's Z, honestly. 3.2 reses you. How? How? So yeah, you think Slog just liked Eevee because Eevee likes Slog, kind of.
Can you say that again? I get a little bit distracted here.
Yes, you think Slog just picks 3.2 because Eevee talked to him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
can.
sure about that actually.
Oh, now they're saying Eevee might die. Is there any line where Mystic's Percy? Because I kind of thought Mystic was Percy at the start. 2.4 is like a really big pick, honestly. Because 2.4 just kind of killed this team. Hmm.
Hmm. So who do you think is Berlin?
I have Eevee GM'd right now,
Guns locked and loaded.
but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's Mystic or Z.
Okay, let's also GM the bot, the tournament bot, to get the points.
Here's another thing. If Mystic's Percy to Slog, I don't really think 2.4 would get picked.
Hmm.
That just doesn't really make that much sense. He's like hard committing to one team, kind of.
So who are they actually talking about right now?
If Squire's Percy to Slog, yeah, 2.4 is just not a very good pick. I mean, I do understand why they think it's Z, because his chat was just asking for bottom to deny double spy hammer. But then if you look at his Percy's, none of them are that good.
Hmm. I think it's logical to
Yeah,
use
Z's
Percy.
Percy's are just kind of non-existent.
It can be Mystic to Slog. We killed that combination.
I mean, it's not like impossible. I would just never pick 2.4 there. You're kind of just like morging Slog for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, if Z's VT, then he did so well making himself into a frame. They're VTing Mystic.
I would be Team Mystic as well, because I think it's Slog to Eevee.
Yeah, I kind of think that as well. Is Z to Eevee possible at all?
Could be. Let's see.
I've probably been over that at one point, but I can't remember why.
Yeah, we think we've been over all combinations.
1.4 kind of makes sense because he's kind of soft resing Mystic, and then he off picks the other two VTs.
Yeah, but then I think he just doesn't like Eevee. He marks 3.4. I mean, if it's a Z to Eevee, then 3.4 is a pretty big grief.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
totally.
it's Z1 to 3. Please shit. I don't want this to be like my game, where I know that people were talking like us. It's like Eevee. It was an Eevee last game, sure, and Spice shot completely different person.
Yeah.
And they got it right.
They're thinking Mystic to Z, but I don't think they are going to shoot that.
I think we had this combo as well. I
Yeah.
think we went
I mean,
over every single combo.
yeah, we kind of looked at everything.
We have reached one.
It's not EV to, yeah, it's not EV to
We were
Z123.
thinking about that as well,
I'm,
Salty.
I'm, I'm pretty sure it's not that, because you just pick Mystic, you just always pick Mystic on 1.5.
Yep.
I would definitely eliminate that combo.
Does it make much sense? Because he is Merlin. He's
Yeah.
calling out the spies.
Yeah.
This is his job.
Yeah, if Slug's Merlin, then 3.4 might not get so hated, right? I kind of understand regging 3.4 because he's just gonna die if that's the team, I'm pretty sure. Based on his M2 and M3. So I would probably reject that, but
So how much time do they have left? Let's see.
like 10 minutes, I think, or something. Or actually, it might be long.
Yeah,
It might be long.
it's 9 minutes.
Okay.
Are they getting reminded? Do they even know that? Maybe I'll just. Yeah,
Maxi said it at some point.
Manu said that it's.
I think they're not gonna shoot Zeeb just because they don't really like the Percivals. Maybe, but because that's what we're thinking. Yeah. Yeah, Pateo said she wants to shoot Z, but they can't really find a good Percy. Yeah, the spies were just hoping that M3 would be dirty and then they just very likely win. Because double spy hammer. And then 1+1 was clean but didn't get picked.
Lama Percy saying salty. This is on you. I hit 3.4. And I know that I have fucked up.
I mean, maybe you picked 3.4 just because you wanted to get rejected and then have double spy hammer. Being really greedy. I don't know.
Good could be. But then still he has so many good picks, I think. Even
Yeah.
maybe Zigzag, anti-Z123, salty would be better.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the best.
Yeah, I
Most,
was thinking that was Eevee's most likely team.
yeah, because then it's like, okay, it doesn't pass, and then there's a chance you still get picked on maybe top. Or maybe
Yeah.
Mystic picks right hand side and salty.
Yeah.
All of the chances, and you still get those two hammers. And okay, this fails, like Zigzag fails. Salty has hammer, and she kind of looks okay. Because she was
Yeah.
rejecting teams, and people might buy into that. We didn't. Salty, we found you a spy. Huge.
I really can't see EV to Z at all.
E to Z.
I cannot see that. What? I just don't think you would ever pick that 1.5. That's just such a punt, right?
It's so
1.5.
strange.
You have to pick Squire.
So why does he look slog all game? It seems like Eevee to slog is like Llama is accusing actually,
Yeah.
and he's accusing by doing this pick. So like Eevee then talks to Slog after doing 3.1, which also has Slog. So Eevee's just like what? Out arresting Slog because of question mark reason.
Yeah.
I am so sure it's not that combo. And if I'm wrong, then I'm fucking quitting the site. Fuck it. If it's not Slog to Eevee, I'm fucking quitting the site.
Well, pretty ballsy gamble.
Huge. How much just should Eevee? And call it a day. Salty
Hmm.
is on the same ship. Pog. Pog. Call it a day.
Well, looks like they might be shooting soon.
I know Salty, I don't think she will shoot. She'll be like, "Mm, mm, maybe not. She'll take the full timer.
Well, hopefully it is just slog and we're all just wrong.
I hope it's Mystic and it's like the most fucking insane Merlin game.
I mean, that's just the least likely combo in my opinion. I don't think 1.4 is that strong, honestly.
1.4 is insane.
I think 1.4 is kind of like an average pick, to be honest.
I was thinking that
Already
1.2
aiming that
was the strong pick. Like the very, very strange strong pick.
Yeah.
Not 1.4.
They have like 5 minutes.
Even less. We have 4
Yeah.
minutes exactly.
Yeah, I think Z123 to EV is not like impossible. I don't think there's anything that rules it out that much. Yeah, Z123 to EV makes sense where 1.4 gets picked. You can see the logic. Well, looks like they're probably gonna
Have
shoot EV.
3 minutes, and they will shoot Eevee, they will shoot Merlin, and unfortunately, we lost. Because Eevee is from your team, yes?
Yeah.
And Z is from my team. So thumbs
Yeah.
down. I wish to be wrong.
Yeah, same. Oh, it was that. Oh my word.
Holy
Well, I was so
fuck.
wrong.
We
Literally everyone.
won! So huge.
I thought it
Just
was 100% not that combo because of 1.5. Wow.
holy.
How does 1.5 get picked? That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Alright, that was a huge win. We won. And, well, GG's.